In watching the kind of feedback President Obama received from young people when it came to engagement and being involved in their lives, it struck me that it was very much about the local. It was about what my life means to me now, the economy, how it's affecting sort of what I can actually achieve in the world. So how effective are rallies and these kinds of gatherings in trying to inspire engagement and activism around the world when often the concern really is about the here and now at home?
Well, we're in a very affluent society. You know, the top half of the hemisphere is extremely wealthy and powerful. And so, you know, we have a lot of resources, and so most of the children you're seeing here are coming from middle class, by and large, and so they have a very sustained lifestyle, you know. There are very few homeless children among this crowd, you know, and so I'm just making this point, which is so obvious, really, but that these are the kids that are reaching it's hard not to watch Jesse Jackson. He's one of my heroes. He's speaking now, and look at the kids responding to him. He's one of the best impromptu speakers that I've ever seen, along with Bobby Kennedy Jr. I'm just going to get off what I'm saying, just focus just for a minute. I'm sorry you're missing this with Jesse. I worked for Jesse when he ran for president way back when, and he was taking a hit from the press on just about everything. He couldn't get a break with the press, and one night he was in D.C. and he said, I can't get a break from you guys. He says, if tonight I walked across the water of the Hudson River, tomorrow morning the papers would say Jesse can't swim. But what I'm trying to say is that this movement is so powerful because it has come from a First Nation, you know, a First World. And it has gotten First World children involved with Third World children. That's the most powerful part of this whole program. Some of these children, in fact, a large majority of them are going to go into Third World, and they're going to be changed for life. Because of that experience. They're going to touch children their own age, and nothing is ever going to be the same for the children that they touch and for their own lives. And it's exponential. You know, it's going to... The most difficult thing these children have to deal with is peer pressure, you know. Is how would it be if I follow this yearning that I have, which seems very natural and is, to reach out to someone in need. And to really do that for my own sake. Because it brings a joy, a transcendence to me. It makes me identify myself, and I can truly be comfortable with that self. You know, well, very often these kids step out of line, and you know, it brings rejection from the crowd, but it brings satisfaction from the heart, and that's what they're experiencing now. They are getting a lot of heart work, not homework, and it's going to change them forever. I'm astonished by this. I have to say, I'm so ignorant of this organization. Free the Children has been going on since '95, am I right? Founded by a 12-year-old boy since '95. It's astonishing. I just came aware of it just a few weeks ago when I, you know, had to make a commitment to speak here today. So I can't tell you how inspired I am, how impressed I am with what's going on here. And you should be very proud of yourself. I don't know if we could get this started in the States. I honest to God don't. I mean, the first thing that the sponsors would be thinking about in the States is, well, where could we do it? Staples Center. Oh, we got a Laker game. Oh, we got a Kings game. It's very expensive down. You know what I'm saying? We're so materialistic. And one of the most impressive things about Canada is that you have this tiny population and this enormous, you have a bigger land space than we do. You're more conscious of the environment. You have far more to take care of, and you're far more aware than we are. You have a far deeper sense of your own humanity. You have a bigger inclusion of immigrants. You are truly a nation of immigrants, and we're still beating them up, and we're still blaming them for our economic problems and our social problems. You know, that's poor leadership. And I'm not talking about Mr. Obama because I think he's the best. I thank God for him. I bless him, and he's doing a terrific job. But he's not getting any help from the party who shall remain nameless. And I'm not all that proud of the Democrats in a lot of ways either, because they're such sissies. Again, peer pressure. You know, rather than just doing the right thing, the thing that makes your heart your own. To do that which you can live with and know yourself and identify yourself as that kind of person. That's what this is all about, and it's very rare. I'd love to see this get started in the States.